Hello, hello, friends. Happy Tuesday. It is your friends Wine and Chocolate Show. My name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess.
And I'm Kiki, the Countess of Cabernet, and you are here for Just the Sip, where we give you just a little taste throughout the week before we take our big gulp with our Wines and Chocolate Show every Sunday.
Cheers to
Yes.
you all.
Cheers to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Sipping on that Deloche.
Yes, I have some Deloche. What do you
I'm
have?
sipping on that passion.
Yes, love some good passion. Some red wine and some white wine. That's how we do. That's how
Have
we
a
do.
good time.
Let's see how we
Not a
sound.
long time,
Oh,
Sound great.
wonderful. Good. We sound great. Oh, I didn't know we're still on Bluetooth.
Yep.
Anyways, so we have a lot of fun things to talk with you guys about today. What should we start with first?
Let's bring it up, friend.
Bring
Let's see
up the.
what can
Oh,
we
I know we can talk about. We can talk about the Ti. We can wrap up the Ti situation because that's about over
the
with.
the
Thank
the
God.
tea I sent.
Yes, the tips.
Yeah, the
Tips.
50 cent.
Cent
Yep.
tips.
I
Yeah.
don't know the 50 cent tips.
Yes.
Whatever. We can wrap this
Wrap
up
it up.
because quite frankly, King already really wrapped this shit up,
Child,
and
did he? Did he?
far be it from us, and I say us to be. You know what? Frankly, the internet, because a lot of us are saying, I never thought in a million years I'd be like, yes, King. Go off, King. No, literally, go off, King. Because just like Kendrick told Light Skin Number One, this is a friendly fade. We can keep it this way.
Yeah.
You don't have to bring in the women and the
Yes.
children.
Why?
Because once you bring in the women and the children, this is not about rap anymore.
No, it's not.
And quite frankly, 50 Cent, you never wanted it to be about rap in the first place because,
you
a few years ago, I mean, maybe like 5 to 7 years ago, if you would have said you would have put 50 Cent versus T.I., I would have said, oh, 50 Cent will wipe, da da da. But, when you really think about it, T.I. has had a much longer album run, successful album run than you, so he has more songs than you. On top of better guest verses than you. Because he could literally just, so I'm outside of the club and you think I'm a bum. So I go to my heavy Chevy and pop the trunk.
I told you.
Okay, he's shaking and shivering on the pavement. I don't think it gonna make it, nigga. You not. Listen, when we what you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that?
I
Say,
know. No. I got
Rolling
you. I
Joe.
got you. Here we go.
Which one?
Um, um, um. Damn it! Now I missed it. Hold on. I got it. Uh, damn it! Now it's gone now. Okay, you remember where he was with Jazzy Fett, and he was like,
Which Jazzy face?
you know it.
Hey, let's get away. Charlotte Rules on the other side of town. Hey, baby, I was thinking of you. Hey, okay. Rolling Joe on 24s. That's how 50.
Rubber band man, wild is it Taliban? 9 in my right, 45 in my other hand.
Na, 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 na. 50. And I'm saying this too as a former fan.
Listen, okay, because
your arms are too short, and that's funny because he's shorter than you, and your arms are still too short to box with this nigga. Like we said, he was willing to fight fucking Floyd Mayweather over his wife. He was willing to fight a man who ain't took no losses in the ring. This is, but it brings me to a bigger point about this because I've noticed there had been a conversation probably for the last several months of like, so the New York bias on a lot of things because
what is that about?
You invent a genre of music and you just think everybody should just kiss your ass forever and ever and amen. Yes, New York, you are important. Yes, New York, you are influential. But you motherfuckers think that you can bully motherfuckers from other regions. You keep thinking that you the hardest niggas out here walking. You did it to the West Coast. You did it to the South. You knew better than to do that to the Midwest. You wasn't fucking Eminem was gonna rip your fucking head off. You knew better. You knew better not to do that. You knew better not to get it with Twista. We had too much. You knew not to do the Midwest, clearly. But when it comes to those two regions specifically, those two regions often have to keep telling you northern motherfuckers, hey, you getting a little too cute. You about to overstep your bounds. Like, okay, listen, like, yeah, son, yeah, B, we don't give a fuck about none of that. You come down here to the South, we'll slice that bacon off your back, boy. You send your ass home in a leather bag, nigga.
Slice the bacon off your back.
Okay,
It's
feed it to the
hilarious.
hogs, bitch.
No, because the people in the South, they don't play.
They don't play.
They act.
These are earthy
Like,
people. They done
child,
tilled some
don't play
land.
with 'em.
They done
Don't
killed
play with 'em, don't play
they
with
done
'em.
killed the chicken. They done did some shit before.
Okay.
These are
Snapped
very
a
cagey
rattlesnake
niggas.
neck.
Just because
Alright.
they talk slow or with an accent, they are not dumb.
No, ma'am.
And they ain't pussy. I don't know how many times you gotta. Same thing with the niggas on the West Coast. Just like they gang bang for a living.
What is just, New York being extra mad
They're
all the
just
time
arrogant.
anyway?
It's just-
What is
it's
about
just
y'all just getting mad?
arrogance. But my point is, New York often, thumbs its nose at the South. Try to talk about like how they speak, how they live, and stuff like.
Since back in the day.
Yeah,
been
like it's been like
that.
this since the migration. Honestly, because of slavery and Jim Crow and all this shit, move up north, because they even touched on that in Sinners when the twins went to Chicago from Mississippi, and they said that Chicago ain't nothing but Mississippi with buildings.
So do you think that 50 Cent, like this situation comes from because 50 Cent does not take T.I. seriously?
Yeah, I believe he didn't want to do the verses because he has too much pride to do the verses, and so he much rather make jokes and memes and shit because he's been able to get away with that instead of producing music for the past 15 years.
Like he was doing with Drake.
Exactly. That's why he was trying to coach Drake to go against Kendrick, and like, no, bitch, that heel shift worked for you, okay? You have that demon inside of you that toils away day and night to be the pettiest nigga alive. Only you have that.
And
Okay?
quite frankly, it only worked so far because, again, once you brought the women in it, King went ahead and snatched you right on up and gathered you right on together.
King-
And then you kept going, for real. You kept going, and I think he was trying to allude to the cheating allegations and things like that. But T.I. also responded with an actual song, which I was like, okay, my nigga said I'm getting in the booth. And I can only respect that because what is this internet game? Y'all are grown as hell.
And you can't come at T.I. the way you coming at Jim Jones, the rest of these niggas, because T.I.'s business is together. There's nothing that you can steal or take away. Like, no, T.I. is that person that you got to be face on.
Not gonna be able to
You
buy
got,
no
yeah,
building.
you can't be petty and all that
do
shit.
the extra.
And according to a tweet that I saw, 50 Cent has promptly deleted all T.I. related posts from his IG, as he fucking should, because we told you it ain't even T.I. you really gotta worry about. It's motherfucking King, because anybody in the year of our Lord that is under the age of 25
He's ready to crash out.
they are not stable people.
They're ready to.
He ready to
Yeah.
train
Ready
to go,
to take
ready
it-
to
yeah.
fucking go.
Ready to
Okay,
press the button.
and then your mom's dead. That's all he needed. That's truly, and I know this is a double standard because we got on Nicki about the dead mama, but that's completely different. That's different, okay? This was a person who was just minding her fucking business. Her husband, her king, was handling business. He tried to square up and have a gentleman's square up with you.
Yes.
Yeah, like he tried to just on some real
Just whip
music
your
shit.
ass like a man.
Just on some real shit.
on
And that's
that.
probably why
On
you got
GP.
shot, because you ain't got no motherfucking hands. You ain't got no feet either, apparently. Getting shot. So, anywho, yeah, fuck 50 Cent. He is firmly an underlined bold print on my list of niggas I'm ashamed I used to fuck with, quite frankly. I'm sick of this nigga.
With
And I'm
everything
so
that you have
glad.
got going on, sir.
And this is a man who can't throw no stone in the glass. I was like, somebody is going to out petty you, and you almost got it. You almost got it. You flying too close to the sun, Icarus. You almost fucking got it. So yeah, respect the South, respect the West, respect the Midwest, respect all the shit, because you keep thinking just because you big and bad, you from New York, you from Jamaica, Queens, and all this other type of bullshit, you didn't survive getting shot. It's because niggas got bad aim.
And I can understand like being irritated because you already told somebody no. And here they go, continuing on to drag it and things like that. But still, nigga, silence is golden. You still like you could have left the situation with dignity. Now it's just looking at you kind of like, I mean, again, King isn't necessarily my favorite person in the world, but
Right is right.
When you just go shooting at unsuspecting
innocent
people,
bystanders.
right? It was like, oh well.
Well, yeah, you deserve it then, bitch. I'm gonna just sit back and.
So next on the docket, we have Miracle. Shout out to Miracle. Happy congratulations, girl. You got your ring. You got your ring. Okay, so let me not do that because I don't know.
So listen, it's a slightly slow news day, and I did not know these people were engaged. I only brought this up to be petty, honest, to be for real.
I love it.
Like you said, yeah, like you said, this is nice, but I gotta grain of salt this like we grain of salted, Fantasia and her shit, right?
Yes.
Because if anybody has kept up with this C list storyline, Tyler came up through the other Tyler Perry through his shit, and now he's the light skinned bodyguard that's in love with the stripper on P Valley, right?
Yep. And they just look so good, fucking. I mean, my God, just booty, then it's abs and chest and just waves and then hair and baby hair and lashes and just.
It was great. So. So anyway, through all this, his career journey, they have the come up woman. Unfortunately, his baby mama was a come up woman, so she was there through all this starts doing this thing, and they are no longer together. They've been together for years and years and years, right? So for a while. Anyway, so. He gets with Miracle because I believe they met on the set of P Valley, and that's how they met.
Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, Okay.
It's either that or they were messing around and somehow she got on there. It's one of the two, but I think it's the former, not the latter. But anyway, they start messing around, whatever. So, like any Instagram loving couple, they start posting and and then here comes the baby mama, and she's I hate to use the word, but for lack of a better term, we're going to use the word bitter. So she's upset that, basically you are giving this lady what I assume was promised to her, because I do believe they were engaged at some point. But, go around and it's such a double-edged sword because you can clearly believe both sides. You can believe that, yes, that nigga probably did just glow up and be like, well, fuck you, my old baby mama. And then you can also believe that maybe she was not the right fit for where he was going. Like, you can believe either side, right? Like, either one of those things doesn't sound unrealistic to me, right? However it goes, she rants and raves on the internet anytime that he posts a picture with her with their children. And so she does not like them, in her eyes, playing house and having her kids around this lady and calling herself a stepmom, and and to a degree I can understand her, because they're as an outside looking in person, I've seen this happen before, like where the new girlfriend wants to prove herself and and then she ends up stepping on toes and overstepping, and it's like, girl, you're auditioning to be his next victim. Don't bring my kids into it, okay? Like, I know you being around my kids is important, but like a lot of the times they try to use the children as like, well, your kids like me, so I'm here to stay. So and at times Miracle kind of did give that energy in her responses. It's just a, in short, bitch is just fighting over this nigga, and I don't like it. I don't like it. If I'm just gonna reduce it down to its finest molecule, okay? Bitch fighting over this nigga, and he's just sitting back letting it happen, and so now they get engaged. My mind is like, oh no, that baby mama probably spitting like the Tasmanian devil in her motherfucking living room, because now you can no longer get on the internet and say you're not a part of the family. I don't want you around my kids because,
And so it's time to make peace.
yeah.
It's time. It's time to grow up. Time to swallow that
Mashonda
big
and
ass
Alicia
pill.
did.
Go ahead and swallow it. You know, hey, these were the cards, unfortunately, that you were dealt. And that's one of the things that I wish parents would just get the fuck over. I'm sorry. I will say that with the new girl coming in, be careful.
Yeah, because y'all be
Be
auditioning.
careful.
Some of you bitches need an Oscar, a Tony, y'all need an EGOT. Y'all need to be a fuck, because some of these women, and it bothers me because it's like you making yourself look stupid in the process, you know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to prove to us and everybody in the world that you're the one and this and that the other, but then you have to take a look at this person's track record. I can't sit up here. I'm just, I mean, I wouldn't be able to sit up there in good conscience and be like, yeah, my man, my man, my man, knowing that my man already did somebody's scan, and I'm around his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
My man did somebody's.
I mean,
That
I was.
was funny.
Thank you. I wasn't.
That.
That just came out, but like, no, but
My
for real,
man
though,
gets
like,
somebody's
it's just,
kid,
yeah.
No, but no. My thing is just you're gonna fuck around and y'all's kids gonna be siblings, and then there's just all this now generational drama that y'all are causing.
Jesus, generational drama.
On top of just even again, hopefully he doesn't do the same thing to you, but you don't. Let's just say he does. Do you really want to now be looking at this lady?
And then
she gonna be looking at you like,
if you think
bitch.
about how long it took for him to formally propose to you, because ever since they've been together, the Miracle had been harping on that shit, and he just kind of been happy type shit.
And I don't like that.
I don't either.
like that you.
And it's feeling like a shut up ring.
Yeah, because I mean now you know what I'm saying. It's almost similar to like Queen and Clarence or whatever his name is, Terrence. I don't know. He is looking like he be playing in that girl face, to be honest with you. But I'm glad that she's not asking for it anymore, because at the end of the day, you pressuring a man to do this, that's a trap. It's asking for a trap.
That ain't gonna be what you want. That's gonna be the most loveless, tired.
You want someone to want to do it without being asked. You want someone to want to put in the effort without being asked. You want someone to be putting thought into it. And so, good again, girl, congratulations. But just no, again, make peace. Make peace, because especially if y'all plan on having children, they're going to be siblings now. Let's really think about how we want this to go. Not how our ego is and I'm the woman and this, that, and the third. Yeah, you are. And that comes with responsibility now. There's a lot of responsibility. This whole we just gonna have this fairy tale wedding and this, that, and the third, child, that lasts 45 minutes. Out this whole shit that's about to be
full life.
Right. 18 years of girls, somebody calling and being upset, and then y'all got to split holidays and do.
He go do a new movie with another woman.
Oh, child, and then here come the young one. Here come the new young one, child. Oh, Jesus. Yes, and now you girl.
Just be careful,
Be
bro.
careful. Just lead with love. Now, that's all you gotta do. Lead with love, cause I get it. You puffed up. You know what I'm saying? You puffed up. That you got that big old rock on there. You feel like, yes,
I won. And honestly,
maybe for now.
Yeah, but
maybe
you think about it, this everybody's coming from an immature mind state.
Yes,
highly immature mind state, and
God.
I not
Poor
to
kids.
poo-poo, but I don't know how successful a marriage is going to be built on immaturity.
Well, a lot. People do a lot with a little. So again, we're gonna wish you all the best.
Wishing you the best, making you a bless, lots of stress and lots of happiness.
I'm better than that. We did the North versus South. Okay, speaking of
Relationship,
just niggas.
shitty relationships.
So I didn't. I think I want to say that Selena admitted that she slept with Offset, or no, Young Thug.
Yeah,
At this point, I'm just kind of like, it's not surprising to me anymore, and I was shocked that you put this on the docket because it's kind of like, is water wet?
but I feel like we have to bring her up to talk about the bigger issue.
Which is
Why do you niggas?
keep fucking your niggas, like keep like
Yeah, what especially this girl. Especially this one.
she
Cause
must
she
suck a
talk
mean dick.
too
She must suck
motherfucking
a
much.
mean
You know,
dick. Like,
back in
I
the
wanna see
day,
it.
you
I
know,
haven't seen it, baby.
let me tell you something. Our hoes back in the day, we did not know them. Okay, we did not know them.
Right, they was in
moved
the
in
shadows,
silence.
bitch. They was in the
Okay,
shadows. You
they
did
got
not know who they
clearly,
were.
you girls did not learn from Superhead. You
Okay.
did not
Child,
learn from
Super
Superhead,
said-
bro. Superhead sucking
The
organs
now.
inside out, okay, and she terrible life because of it, but she rebounded and all these things. But the thing is, you were supposed to read that book. You're supposed to watch Players
That
Club.
book, though? Ooh,
Okay?
that
You're
book was
supposed to
good.
watch Players Club and read that motherfucking book so you understand how to properly use that pussy if you're gonna hoe it out.
Don't let the money make you, bitch. What the fuck? You
Make
gonna
the
make that money.
Don't let the money make you.
No.
Cause you ain't gonna have that body forever. Trust me.
And so now you just hopping from house to house.
Dick to dick. Wallet to wallet. And see, that's why I like that girl. That's why I didn't
It's
believe
just
that chef
chaos for
shit
me.
with Stefan. That's not what the fuck these niggas be doing. They put y'all in these positions and they think that they're using you. That's what be blowing me. They think they using y'all. Them girls is using you. These girls are able to have a life off of talking about you and putting some other bird in a tailspin over, oh, did you sleep with it? Did you not? Like, we love Cardi or whatever, but like bird brain shit. You fresh in the game, catching a case, beating up bitches over a nigga. Like, that was your sign right there. Like, you know what? This is not, because
I need to leave.
if I have to look through your phone,
I have to go.
if I have to scour your social media, if I have to like question where you, if I could do
Energy directed
my
is just
God,
a complete
it's a wash.
waste.
It's
of
a
time.
wash. Mop
Because
it
what
up.
could you be doing? Bitch, you could be in there cooking. You could be in there washing them dishes. You could be in there going shopping in Dubai. You could be in there getting rubbed out. Like, why waste my time with somebody chasing after them? Bitch, I got all the money in the world too.
It's just
What? Like, I don't know how y'all do it. Cause bitch, I would probably be a problem, to be honest with you. Like, bitch, I got millions of dollars. I'm about to just go buy this apartment complex out here. Like, I'm gone. Like, I don't need to go back and forth about, you know what I'm saying? And I know part of it is the public perception and all those things, but y'all really don't give a fuck about that. But anyway,
Yeah.
Selena, I also want to just add, I saw that she kissed, I think the little boy name is Frost.
yeah, Deshae Frost.
Yes. And I was just kind of like, how are you not feeling sexually assaulted? Like, how are you like kind of laughing it off? Like, that
Well,
she just
because
kissed you and
the niggas that she be around, like it's the peer pressure of it all, and he's a young streamer on top of this. He wants that clout. She's a known whore, you know what I'm saying, and she still look good and she's still viable. So this gives him some sort of clout. It's the same shit like DDG and fucking India Love. It's just the same shit. These girls are running out of plays and they are trying to do whatever they can because they don't understand the power of mystery. They don't understand how to move in silence. Everything is be on the internet, be on the internet. And so now you coming on these nigga streams, stinking them up. Stinking them up. I'm not even a stream. I don't even watch. But the clips I see every single, and unfortunately I have to use the term I don't like, female. Every single female because y'all are not women. Every single female I see on these streams is just a waste of space. You're not offering anything to the stream. These boys are trying to act cool and not thirsty or be overly thirsty. Like they're making caricatures out of themselves just because you sitting there. Like this shit is not even.
It's not cute.
It's not cute.
It's
And
not
then
cute.
all they gonna do is you one false move. Like I said, it up one false move, and you this and you that. Brings me to another point we could talk about. Pick me's. I need you to understand.
They're not, but go ahead.
They're not. But that's not gonna stop me from saying
You
it.
keep on.
Because maybe
Maybe she can change.
maybe one of y'all.
Switch over.
Maybe one of y'all.
Reach one, teach one.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I come across some other shit about a known internet pick me. I think her name is Dana Dane. And then I made me think about Pearly Things on the white conservative red pill side of things. And she's their pick me, right?
Okay.
And so both, it's funny to me because within a couple of months, both of these women are having their same pick me reckoning, their same token reckoning from their community. So these women ride the fence and lean hard to the right when it comes to women taking responsibility or accountability, hitting the wall. Because Dana Dane was a lot on the Kevin Samuels train, right? Whereas I don't know anybody white manosphere that Pearl, she got her people over there, but she's white manosphere, right? Two different races, same pick me shit, right? So Pearl decided to get on stage and do a debate. Now this is old news, but I have to say this because it ties together. She decided to get on stage and have a debate with another woman named Anna Kasparian, who I really don't see it for a lot either. She's an extreme leftist, and that's a different conversation for a different day. Anyway, but when it comes to this conversation, Anna is leaps and bounds.
Okay.
Understands what's going on because about feminism and the patriarchy and all these other types of things. And it really just showed just a complete breakdown of intelligence versus talking points. All Pearl had was talking points, had no substantial evidence, and is asking, well, can you back that up? Well, more men have a high self deletion rate over women in divorce and paying alimony. And she just broke down like all these things, and there were times she actually stood there and said nothing. And so Anna had be like, are you gonna ask me a question? Even the moderator's like, are you gonna answer? It's just like you saw the steam come in her ears. It's like she had nothing to run off of because all she was good at was just repeating what the fuck men said and saying what she thought men wanted to hear about women. So then we go to Dana Dane. So then her conversation was on the lines of, I have hit the wall. But I hit the wall not because of the reason that y'all said I hit the wall. I hit the wall because there's a lack of men out here that I wanted to engage with, which is true. That's why the loneliness epidemic and all this shit's going on. But for all of her talking points, it defeats it's like she's not getting her own point. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, no, girl, that was the point at the beginning. The point was never that we were ran through and we always wanted to party in our 20s and, this is that, and the other, and now we want a good man. That's the shit that these niggas say, that you thought you could be cute and repeat. But now when you are actually hitting the wall, the actual wall not that he described, but the real wall that is because of their deficiency, now you want to sit up here and be like, these men got all these kids, and now she's criticizing men. And so these niggas is rightfully eating her up. And then they bringing up, now this is part I thought was stupid. They bringing up what she used to look like 10 years ago, like she was big or whatever. Talking about you used to look like this. You ain't never had man no good man. This is that, and these guys just put all these nerves talking about she was ran through, but you can't. You were simultaneously saying that she was ran through and that she was unattractive and couldn't get a man. It can't be both. If I'm unattractive, then I can't be ran through.
You men that be saying that look like Fred Flintstone. Okay?
Your whole face looks like a toe.
Okay, please. Just dirty feet.
But all this to say is, women, please stop.
Yeah.
please stop. Like I said, women who have sense, we could talk to other women and be like, correction. But when you are a woman trying to talk to another woman through the mouth of a man, it ain't gonna work out.
And
And it's always gonna bite you in the ass.
and that's a good reason why Candace Owens, girl, why? You know, I love that you're doing this. I love that you're, you know, standing up for your friend.
For your
and
man.
you know, you are putting this stuff together and shedding light on the conspiracies and the takeover that's happening and inside that one community that we not gonna say. But you know, it's just interesting to me because it's similar to what you were saying, where it's just like you have all these points and now you had all these points and now you're reckoning, and the lack of accountability, the blinders that you continue to put on, the excuse and the hiding and the umbrella that you just shade all of your responsibility in the decisions that you made, instead of just saying, I fucked up, I'm sorry. Yes. And say it for a while. I think that'd be the problem. It's like, just, I don't think nobody's wanting you to just drag the fuck out of this for a year and a half or anything like that, but you tormented us, man. You you let us down for a long time. We have been trying for a long time to get you to see the light, and you just fucking refused. You denied it forever, and now your friend is gone, and now all of a sudden you see the light. Great, glad, but again, bitch, what about the past 10 some years you've been doing this shit? Like, what the fuck?
She's been doing it. She's been doing this since she's been out here. She hasn't. The thing about Candace, there is no redemption, because there's a redemption if your message changed, but her message has been this since she has been out. And honestly, like, when it comes to especially this Charlie Kirk shit, the only reason why I'm even, kind of like we said about King, I'm with you because you right here. The rest of this shit, no. But the reason why I'm with you is because you are putting your foot in TPUSA's back. And for that, and I'm glad that you're a uppity black bitch to do it.
Yeah.
Because that is exactly the type of takedown that these motherfuckers need. Now you stay your ass over there.
Yeah.
You can't come over, but we will congratulate you from over here, but you can't come back to fuck over here. And that is what I think, what she knows that, and that's also I think why she digs her heels so hard into where she's at, because she's like, I can't.
Yeah.
If I leave here, then I'm nothing. What did Issa Rae say? If I'm not working, I'm nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Gotta stick to it. She ain't got no platform. She is nothing. You gotta die with it, bro, because you can't. She is not able to make a 180 because she never.
Gotta die on the hill.
Yeah, she was always at 190 degrees. She was like, I'm here. This is my point. I'm gonna be here all day.
I'm excited about this lovely, docuseries or whatever going on. This is gonna be interesting.
So it's supposed to be about his assassination?
I think about his assassination, all of the reasons why his wife could be attached to it. Apparently they have also allegedly they was having some marital issues as well.
I could see that.
And so
I can see that.
Yeah, it's just interesting. And it's just interesting because Erica Kirk scares me. Like, she dead ass. Like, when she be talking, her eyes just look like
she's psychotic.
Bitch. Like, do you eat babies?
She's a sociopath.
Like, that's who she looks like to me. Like, she's just like, stop. Like,
I'm sure her children are terrified.
I mean, like,
her children are probably
it's very
fucking
scary
terrified.
It's very scary to me. She just gives me, like, that lady, was it 12 Years a Slave? I don't remember. Wherever Lupita was getting, sexually assaulted by the slave master, and the wife was all sad or mad and shit like that, and was like fucking Lupita up. That shit
That's
was
so
crazy, girl.
weird.
That
Like,
shit stayed with
you're
me.
jealous of me because your husband rapes me? Like, what
What?
sense do that make? But again, that's another rabbit hole we can go down with white women and their entitlement. That's a whole different banana that we got to peel. Okay. However, it's a thing because it also showed its head during this whole Epstein shit, and now they're really now they're calling out more female co-conspirators because none of this shit moves in a vacuum. None of this shit moves alone. There are always women there because again, that pick me shit. It's pick me shit.
Every time.
Pick me. I will go get girls for you.
Yeah.
I will bring them back to you.
Sick.
Just so I can feel superior
Yep.
over these girls
Yep.
for your favor. Pick me shit. Oh, girl, let's just go over here with them. They ain't cool. They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't nobody. Pick me shit. Oh, girl, well, I mean, I'm finna go, but what you finna do? That's pick me shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Well, maybe you shouldn't. That's pick me shit. Anytime that you are blindly favoring a man or a misogynistic ideal over a feminine person, because not just women, it's the T girls too, it's any femme presenting person, okay? So, anytime you want to come talking that shit, or you hear anybody come talking that shit, you know what time it is. That's pick me shit. That's homophobic shit. That's misogynistic shit. That's misogynoir. All that language sound fucked up. You listen to who? What kind of podcast you listen to? I can't fuck with that. Like any nigga that ever tells me that he actively ever listened to Corey Holcomb at any point, you it's a dub.
And,
You indulge in academics, it's a dub.
and F y'all that voted on our poll that said we were wrong when we were talking about Corey Holcomb. We are not wrong, okay? We don't care, okay?
All you did was out yourself as a motherfucker that needs to be behind bars.
For real.
All you did was just, and that's all you do. You run to these comment sections to just say, hey, I'm a creep. I'm a creep.
Right.
I'm a creep.
I want women to be sexually assaulted. Like, that's how y'all be acting.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop.
Well, you know, like we said, you can't say but. It's either you don't believe women should be hit, or you have concessions. You can't say I don't believe in ever hitting a woman, but well then you don't believe that. Then you do believe that.
Let's do. Okay, the hockey, because this is perfect. The women versus the men. Hockey. What the hell? You know what? I did see that that part where the women's hockey team was like they got invited to some other thing and they was just like thank you. Other than the White House. But anyway, go ahead, tell them.
So, you know, the 2026 Winter Olympics just wrapped, I believe this week. Completely missed it. I thought it was still had time to go on. I was like, it's the closing ceremony. Oh shit, I missed it. Admittedly, you know, we are equator people. We don't do a lot of snow and cold shit. So
really.
besides ice skating, quite frankly, there's really nothing else for me to watch. I'll see you in the summer.
Track
However,
and field
you know what I'm saying? The beach volleyball. I love it.
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics. Yes, honey. Hell, even I don't know other shit going.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh yeah, track and field, the javelin, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the closing ceremony was decent. It was cool. It just they'll be at the Swiss Alps. What is this? 2026. So 2032. No, 2030. 2030. They'll be in the Swiss Alps. Anyway, so all that is saying, you know, things going great. So the women's I don't know this young lady's name. I gotta look it up. But shout out to the young lady on the U.S. female hockey team because she's the first black, not even first black woman, first black person. First black person
Damn.
in U.S. Olympic hockey history to win a medal, win a gold medal. Let's see, U.S.
Go us.
Women's
Continuing to make history every day.
Layla Edwards.
Layla.
Layla Edwards made history as the first black woman to play for the U.S. Olympic women's ice hockey team, debuting at the 2026 Milano Cortina Winter Olympics. A 22-year-old forward from Cleveland Heights,
Come
Ohio,
on, Ohio.
mid fucking West, and University of Wisconsin star. She helped secure the gold medal and scored a goal against Canada. Okay. So that was a big thing, right? We were all celebrating that, and the women, winning the gold medal and all these things. And then the USA men's happened to win their gold medal as well, too, even though it took them 40 plus years to do so since the last one. Because if anybody remembers that Disney movie, Miracle on Ice, it was about the U.S. men's hockey team, and that was the last time they won. That was in the fucking 80s, okay? So, all that is to say, should be great, should be momentous, all that, right? So, Cockeyes, aka Cash Patel, has to come into the locker room and living out his nerd fantasy of being a big, massive jock.
One of the boys.
One of the guys. He didn't do shit, but he wanted to be in there popping champagne and being like, oh, whatever, America. So he was in there, they're celebrating champagne. So he puts poopy pants on the motherfucking phone. So the orange orangutan starts, congratulating the USA men's team. I guess, well, I know that the women, they were terrific too, but, I got to invite them to the White House, because if I don't, then, it'll be a controversy or a scandal. Like, people will be mad if I don't. And that was met by laughter from a good portion of the USA men's team, and that did not sit well with the general viewing public. It was, again, incredibly misogynistic, because it was the tone, how he said it, like, let me invite these bitches, because if I don't, God knows they'll be mad at me. Which, let's be clear, I don't even know why the fuck you worried about it, bitch. You're the president. You're clearly not going any fucking where.
Nor do you care the laws or anything.
So
like
why would you give a fuck about America's perception of you?
Especially women.
You ain't been giving a fuck. Why would you give a fuck if we got mad because you didn't invite them girls up there?
You just love having somebody's name in your mouth. That's it. You just want to always have something to say about a woman, because you have nothing else to talk about. Y'all literally ain't got nothing else to talk about. Because why are we even being brought up? Like you said, why are we even being thought about? You do not care.
I had to just congratulate these motherfuckers and
Go about your business.
You didn't bring us up. So, long story short, the internet ate everybody up, think peace is good, Lord. And, like you said earlier, the girl said, well, you know what, bitch, we got somewhere else we'd rather be anyway, so we're not coming to a little state, little funky ass
You can keep your little funky ass
pissy ass invitation. I want that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
We don't need you.
I don't need that.
We don't need to be up in the White House.
Fuck
bitch.
you. And then half the a third of the bitch is still gone. Have we just forgot about that? Have we just forgot about this motherfucker just took a bulldozer to a whole wing? Have we fucking forgot about that?
That's crazy.
It's still taped and scaffolding up.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? So, yeah, fuck them niggas, bro. And so then one of the guys on the teams decided to make a comment basically saying that it was blown out of proportion. Boy, yeah, they love that. That, like, girl, that's right up there with, eggs and grits. Like, blown out of proportion. That is the motherfucking go-to.
Emotional
manipulation.
Emotional, yeah. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like that.
I'm sorry you feel that way. All the hits.
Yeah,
all the greatest hits.
Just a joke. Taking it too hard. Taking everything.
I didn't know you were so innocent.
And again, nobody asked you. I mean, whatever. Maybe the public asked you, but we didn't, girl.
Nobody.
If them girls did not ask for you to come outside and say, you could kept that, girl. We could kept up with that invitation.
Nobody.
That invitation, you could take that and shove it right up your ass. Okay. What did he say? Take that badge and shove it up your ass.
I'm LAPD. Okay.
What was the whole line though? Take that badge. In that position, I think that's what it is. Take that position. In that badge. Shove it up your ass.
That's it.
Nigga, when I tell you when he said that, I mean, what an ending. Quite frankly, bro. Like, that was just.
Wow! Whew. Good
Yeah.
God.
What
What
is
is
it
it
good
good for?
for?
Absolutely
Nothing.
nothing.
Sing it here.
Good God. You are. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, girl.
What's
So
up,
yeah,
Black Man
fuck
Radio?
them, child. Fuck them. Let's see. Is there
I don't
anything
think
else?
so. That was it, girl. That was it. There ain't nothing else,
Hmm.
girl. Nobody care about Blueface having a baby. Nobody cares.
Shout out to that young girl who was giving Blueface the blues on his lives. You're the only actual girl that was actually bringing something to a live because he's a like much like I said about another person I watched who won't name. I feel that some of these guys have a humiliation kink.
Yeah.
I feel that some of these guys
Mm-hmm.
are actually submissive
Mm-hmm.
and they don't know how to do it or how to be it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like
Because they're a man.
they're over projection of a lot of shit is just a lot of insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they get with these women that are like mean to them or like say terrible things or what, they're really trying their hard to prove their love
Yeah.
to this girl that don't want nothing to fucking like and who know better than to be treated as a conquest by these niggas. It's something that is just a cat and mouse type of thing. But I ultimately do think that a few of you would benefit from meeting a dame and getting you a few lashes. I think you need to crawl
Get
on
your
the
ass whipped.
floor
Yeah.
with a collar around your neck, on
Step
your
on
hands,
some
or your knees.
heels.
You need
Yeah.
to go sit on a crate. You need to go
Switch
do
your
some shit.
fingers.
Yeah, you need to have like maybe a cigarette put out your chest.
Mm-hmm.
You need something because the way that a lot of these motherfuckers move, you
You
deserve
need a
that.
paddle,
You a bit
whip.
with the holes in it. You need a good paddle, a good leather paddle,
Yeah.
a texture, a braided.
Was it whips and chains?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Strangle
I
you
feel I
up.
feel a lot of you benefit from a good BDSM dame. Yes, ma'am. May I have another
Mm-hmm.
session? A lot of y'all
I
need
think
to fuck
so.
together.
Yeah, and you women too. Some of you women. Cause I don't understand why you are running towards chaos. It's literally, it's not hidden. It's not some sort of, I don't even know how to put it because it's like in your face and you're just like, yes. But I want to, I guess, the pick me thing again. I want to be the
That's
one,
all it is.
and at least one for the moment, or maybe I'm getting some money out of this or whatever.
But
It's
we
just
can
like,
blame the patriarchy for pygmyism.
yeah.
Because all pygmyism ain't nothing but survival.
I mean, I blame the patriarchy to a degree because, again, even with you women that fall in line with that, it never works, and
No.
you just keep going, just like a moth to a flame, and just
Because maybe
boom.
it'll be different this time.
Your pussy is not different. I just want everybody to know it all feels the same. There
Yeah.
may be a little bit in the difference in the tightness and the wetness, maybe slight, but girl, really, it's all the same. And if anything else, it's probably one way or the other better than yours. Okay, like it's just that's just the truth.
Not better, just different. Cause I
You're
mean,
right.
cause if
I
her
don't
pussy ain't
mean
special, then her
better.
pussy ain't special
I don't
either.
mean better.
It's just
You're
a
right.
new hole
Different.
to these motherfuckers.
And that's really what they be caring about.
Just a new hole.
It feels differently.
A new hoe and a new hole.
It goes over to the left and right.
I go a little deeper
Goes
on this
up
one.
instead of the
She a little
down.
shallow on this one. She can't take no dick. She can take a lot of dick. You know what I'm
She
saying?
got a
They
big
they
booty. She
keeping
got
a
a
little
big
mental scoreboard Rolodex. Child, you are just a
Another
figment,
hoe.
just another notch on the belt. I think the last thing I can mention is that Dio Whisper has been arrested and arraigned, and he is potentially facing 10 years in prison for assaulting, well, not assaulting, but for threatening and, menacing T.S. Madison in her home. So, and he smiled in his mugshot, which lets me know he don't take a fucking thing seriously. What's going on? Or he may. I
He
feel.
gives me a little.
I feel he is mentally disturbed. I feel that there is some sort of unchecked mental illness because again, like that video that I saw when we talked about him, like his earlier videos, he talked about overcoming sexual assault and not being a victim and all these type of things. And this is where I tend to rub with people who are victims of things. And it's I most of the time what I see is people in their quest to stop feeling victimized or living victimized, that they overly do it. Either their philosophy is overly positive or overly negative. There's no nuance for anything, right? Because this thing happened
It's a
and
survival
hard
mode.
and it hardwired your brain to think it is either black or
Yeah.
white. There is no in between.
Yeah.
And also it lends too much empathy to the victimizer because you don't consider yourself a victim anymore. And when you hear other people talk about their victimization, it triggers you to not empathize with them on you being both a victim. It triggers you to be like, well, what did you learn from that? Oh, well, that person was abused too, so we have to give them, like, no, we can all those things exist, but this is what is actually going on. You don't have to de-victimize somebody else or re-victimize somebody else because you ain't figured it out or you are strong or you dealt with it or if it didn't happen to you, that wouldn't happen to me, for people that like to judge outside looking in what ain't happened to them. Because like I said before, we all go through our own shit, and just because somebody's trauma is more extensive than yours does not take away from your own shit. And just because yours is not as severe as theirs doesn't mean that you get to criticize their victimization.
Yes, yes.
So it's a whole cabal that goes with that type of shit. But that's what he is giving me in this situation. It's like you started off with a noble, I'm using that with air quotes, noble idea, but all you did was end up fear mongering, stirring up hornets nest, misguiding, misleading, and misinforming people. And now you about to fucking go to prison for almost 10 years because of it. Because you didn't get a hold of that shit. And now you got these other people out here who are probably victimized like you, who probably not do the same thing you did, but spin out in some type of way because they were listening to you and you were justifying what the fuck was going on. So,
Well,
yeah.
you definitely crossed the line, Theo. I mean, at the end of the day, we appreciated the insight, to the psyche of a lot of the DL traits and things like that. But you can't, like you said, you can't be misinforming, misguiding, creating all this drama and chaos, showing up to people's homes and with guns and things like that. I don't know if you had a gun.
How about you going unalive people?
Yeah, that's
on live?
you have crossed the line. And so prayers, and yeah, that's it though.
Yeah, guys. Well, this was just the sip. I hope you enjoyed your little taste.
We had a little sip.
A little sip. Of course, we did. We done finished our sip, but we may be back for a little taste on Thursday. See how we feel, how the temperature is. Cause ain't no show on Sunday. I ain't want no show on Sunday. Cause look at my nails. That's why ain't no. Look at that. Look at that. That's why ain't no motherfucking show. Cause we going on a boat.
Say happy birthday to Kiki. Happy birthday. Well, yeah, we could probably do it again on Thursday.
Walking in the party, I don't fear nobody. What the fuck? Powered up, who stop me?
Hey.
He a dove, she a bus, and I'm godly. Is it fake? Is it love? Probably. I smell something. The ocean. Oh yeah, I'm out. I'm gone.
Bye, you guys. My name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess.
I'm Kiki, the Countess of Cabernet, and this was just the sip.
Peace out.
Peace.
Bye.